Morning, folks. It's a high knees morning update. All right. 43.25 was a level I talked to yesterday, although it didn't hold as a resistance. It is still a very pivotal number. Our pivot today is 43.23. So that kind of coincides. So this is going to be my over under for today, this level. So above that, I'm fairly bullish. Below that, I'm fairly bearish. Although from a market standpoint, I'm agnostic because I don't know. I don't really have an opinion right now either way. We'll look at upside levels. 54, 53, 54 is still a huge level. That's still important. More of a closing basis. We did close under that yesterday in the cash session. Popped up to 67. Overnight high is 63. Overnight low is 20. Any level I'd give you add 10 for SPX because that's the difference right now. Upside, you're looking at, the 72 to 76 area and then 4,400. Keep in mind that the all-time high was up just north of 4,800, so 4,805, I believe. And then our low is 4,100, 4,101, I believe. Anyway, so your 50% retrace would be 4,450. So give something the bears to talk about. Although it seems now everything's just odd. The perma bulls are selling rallies, and the perma bears are buying dips. So it's like dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. So your pivot levels, 06, 78. These are something I look at. Your support and resistance from Joey will take care of that. A lot of you guys have that on your screens. Let's look at euro. So here's your euro dollar. We spiked low on the bullshit Fed meeting, quarter hike, and then it ripped. So the dollar just tanked. They're not buying much. Bonds did the same thing. Bonds rallied, which was odd. Typically they go down on a hike, but again, nothing's making sense right now. So I'll be watching this, although it hasn't been correlating as well this morning and today. I don't know if things will change during cash session. Crude oil's up 5.5 or 5.30, above $5. So keep an eye on that. That's kind of a, we're at a deciding zone, but that's something to look at. Into wheat, here's our hourly. Wheat finished yesterday limit down. So there'll be expanded limits today. That's how that works in the ag commodities, where you have a limit move, and then if it locks limit and closes, then we have an expanded. So the expanded limit's $1.30, which is just under 10% of the contract. It's down about 7 or 8 today. It was up higher, so keep an eye on that. That's kind of my barometer for the Russia risk as well as crude. We should keep an eye on that. Again, I don't know how well these are acting according to how true they are as a barometer. As a barometer for markets. Downside, again, your point of control yesterday, your high volume point was 43.25. So that's really a substantial area. So I would just watch that. Again, above that I'm bullish, below that I'm bearish. 4,300 would be a target. You have a naked POC at 07. So anyway, those are my targets. For macro, we have news out of NATO that a couple 100,000 troops are being alerted to get ready. They're sending missiles. Nothing right now I see is de-escalating this, although I think a lot of this has been priced in. We had a target date on the 7th and 8th, and if you can tell, that marked the high and low for a lot of markets. So here's your crude oil topped out right here, 7th and 8th, and then we've dropped back down. If I go into the euro dollar index, same thing. So the next target would be April 20th for a major target. I don't know what happens in between them, but that's going to be my next point of contention. That's going to be the next big shoe to drop in my mind. Other than that, have a safe day. If you're going to take the orb, just be careful. Again, I don't see a lot going on today, but that doesn't mean we can't have a 100-point ripper or 100 down points. So anyway, stay safe, and I will see you tomorrow.